Well, you know, I guess that's just how it is sometimes. No mic, no nothing. No one's gonna. Yeah, okay. That's it. Hey, hi lads, hi. Uh, just vibe. Yeah, today is just a vibe. Today I'm just doing drawings, which is kind of funny. I wasn't planning on actually streaming today at all, but well, I wasn't planning to stream on YouTube because YouTube is kind of, how'd you say what the word is? I just didn't feel like it, but it's like, you know what? Why not? I'm mostly practicing art today because there's something I'm specifically working on, and it's quite funny. All right, it's quite funny what I'm working on right now because I'm quite tired of, you know, doing some really pretty, I would think, okay drawing. Like, the posing is good, I'd like to think. Like, for what I normally do, it isn't terrible, like, dynamic posing question mark. But there is one thing that I'm getting a little annoyed with, I guess. Absolutely hating how I draw my little mittens here. These little socks and whatnot I draw. So I've been trying to practice how to draw, not feet, but I'm trying to draw like legs, if that makes sense. I know you lot are kind of weird and creepy, but I have to focus on just like shoes. Unfortunately, I don't actually know. Okay, it's kind of funny because I don't actually know a lot of VTubers that have good drip when it comes to shoes, or at least none that are like overly complex or confusing for me to understand. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of funny. This is gonna be real easy to get someone to just have someone get it twisted. Also has like a nice little touch of like fun and whatnot. What is it? I also have the a playlist in the background so you get to listen to what I am listening to. That is gonna be quite fun. No? Hi Lung. I was fueling a Skyrim phase for a while. Fueling. Good for you. How do you feel a phase like that? Confusion. Does anyone that I know oh, that's something. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm trying to see here who has like some cool shoes I can draw that's a little bit more than 480p. Alright. I'm just getting a whole bunch of like, who's the vibe today? Who do I feel like drawing and whatnot? What's the vibe? What's the feel today? Doing things in Skyrim, like stealing. I see you're a bit of a kleptomaniac, I understand. Oh. Is my thing not plugged in? Hello? Excuse me. Clip Studio. Why? Why aren't you working? Okay, hold on. I gotta blow up Clip Studio. Okay, well, you worked? Why aren't you working? Okay, why are you being so... Okay. That's the reason. I understand. I don't, but I understand nonetheless of why thing decided to be very silly today, so it is. You know, I haven't drawn entity at all. You know, fellow AI entities in arms. I gotta try and draw my pals and such alike. What the hell are these clown shoes? Yeah, okay, so Q, cause I like drawing Q. She's like, oh, who do I feel like drawing that isn't myself? Oh, Q's cool. We'll draw her. And I also need a reference of myself. Which is funny. I wish I could have designed some more unique shoes. Or had an idea for shoes. But like, here, let me show you. It's kind of stupid and mostly my fault. But like, my dumbass am so professional and like, oh, I need to do it this way because I decided to give as an art reference for shoes, being these. And I know, they look like Crocs. And you'll be surprised to know that they are Crocs, but they are cooking Crocs, and they are comfortable and easy to wear and split-proof. But I should have given a better design to draw for her to draw from. So yeah, today's thing of expertise of me to try and draw. I'm trying to draw shoes better because holy hell, I suck at drawing shoes. I already explained it. I already showed you the poses and whatnot. I draw socks, and I don't want to draw socks anymore. So I want to draw like better shoes. I need to draw some drip. Oh, hi temp. Nondescript black shoes. Very much so. Yes. Food combo's kicking in right now. I had like what is it? 2 croissant today. Very good stuff. Honestly, kind of pointless in the long run. What's pointless in the long run? Hi, animosity. Hi there. The Croc, because if you say that these should wait, I'm too lazy to pick. Wait, do I have it saved? No, I don't. Those shoes, not pointless. They're very good, and I wear them. I've been wearing the same Crocs I've been wearing for like 3 years at the job, and they work fine. So yeah, good luck on your socks drawing journey. I'm not drawing socks, I'm drawing shoes because I suck at drawing shoes. I feel like I need to just reiterate, because hey, I think my posing is pretty okay. Like, I like my posing, I think it's good. I still gotta work on proportions, as you can see. Like, why is this hand so much bigger and my legs so big? What the hell? But like, I always draw these like goofy-ass socks, and I'm tired of drawing goofy-ass socks. I want to draw shoes. No whole Croc, my beloved. No whole Crocs, because the food will fall in the Crocs if that's the case. So I actually have been trying to learn how to draw at like home and whatnot, and it's like a weird like concept because like in my simplistic like Minecraft stick figure off head, it's like, oh, feet, shoes, etc. are like this. They don't have anything else. It's just this. Maybe it might be like this for some weird reason, but I'm gotta try and get my head wrapped around that there is a little bit of a back when it comes to a shoe. But in my head it looks weird. I don't like how it looks. But also, it doesn't look good right now because like I'm drawing the basic shoe. But like as I try and draw it and make it look a little bit better, it just gets better in time. But it makes me sad and angry and it makes me upset. Making shoes for a model that cut off at the waist. like, boots? Are you not gonna use reference? Well, no and yes. You know, saying that out loud now, you kind of make me feel stupid, and I should get like... Thank you for peer pressuring me to be a better artist, because holy hell, I just don't like... I'm really bad at getting like references in the sense of like, what am I trying to practice? Because I just go like, oh, I'm just gonna try and draw shoes. That can't be that hard. Let me just look up shoes of like, of VTubers and stuff that I know. It's like, oh, that'll do just fine, but probably isn't gonna be just fine. I also just realized, wait, that's kind of funny. You and I almost have the same kind of like footwear, which is kind of silly. I gotta go message her that now, because that's really silly. Funny. Yeah, that's too much of a 480p for me. I cannot pay attention to that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna message Q right now, because that's just funny in my head. Like, how? Why? Q, I just realized we have the same sort of shoe arrange. Wow. Alright, anyways. But yeah, I've been in a drawing mood recently. But it's also kind of funny because I haven't been in a drawing mood. It's been like a constant back and forth, like, oh yeah, I want to draw, but like, I just don't feel like drawing. Like, I feel like drawing, but I don't want to actually start the drawing, if that makes sense. Relatable, yeah. So many things I want to start and actually try to draw and this and that, but it's just getting that ball rolling is the hardest thing to do. But as I'm starting to learn, routine is a very powerful thing. Man, I gotta tell you, these lads, this Wellbutrin, this goddamn medicine I've been taking, it's great. Wellbutrin makes me feel pretty well, gotta say. Makes me feel like top of the world. Well, not on top of the world, because that's mania. But been feeling great. I feel stable. Like, holy hell, call me a farm, because I feel like a stable. Wow. Anyways, stupid data jokes aside. How does routine help? Routine forces you to do the same thing, because then your body wants to do the same thing over and over and over again. And especially when it comes to practice, when practice requires repetition, oh boy, routine helps out a lot. Routine kind of helps establish a schedule. And schedules help kind of balance the brain. Or at least my brain, because my brain is lame, a little lame-brained, if you will. It builds a kind of habit of... Yeah, exactly. You know, muscle memory, exactly. It's a lot like how... You know, like the hardest thing when it comes to working out? The hardest thing to do when you work out is just working out. Like, you can work out one day and then never do it again. But the hardest thing of working out is to continue working out. But if you just make that a part of your routine and make it very natural, it becomes very simple. And it doesn't become like a workout. It's like you want to do it. You're mentally there. You're just ready to do it. Stuff like this and that. So like routine is like something I hate because I just don't like following schedules that much. I like kind of going at my own whims and stuff like that. But there's a point where it's like, okay, I kind of need some semblance of like routine in the schedule. Doesn't have to be a lot of routine. Doesn't have to be an extreme, extensive routine. But having at least something to work off of is nice. It creates a sense of stability, and you know what? I've been screaming at my entire self for, hey, Salty, you need some stability in your life. So fucking get it. Grab the bag, get the thing, stability, grab it, get it, achieve it, and yeah, it's good, it's good. The brain thinks clearly now, I can actually, yeah, it's great. Pog even, woohoo. Hi, I'm here. I haven't been able to have a routine, been sick for 2 weeks. Oh boy, oh dear. Have you tried drinking water? Have you tried... Okay, well, I hope, first of all, I hope you're okay. But I hope you are gonna feel... I hope you're at least feeling better. Drink some tea, drink something hot, have some soup. Ooh, make sure you also try and get yourself, like, some chickens... or bone broth! Bone broth is great, yes. Nutrition. You need to focus on your nutrition. Very, very important at this time. So yes. I am. Tons of water, I am. Good. But yeah, I felt, I really did feel the mood to, like, stream today. I don't know, that stream yesterday I did of, like, just making the curry croissant was very nice. It was fun. Haven't been able to just enjoy a stream like that in quite some time. So it's like, you know what? I'm feeling the good vibes, I'm feeling the good moods. The vibe, it's in my system, and I feel shaken in the best kind of way. So anyways, I would like to reiterate, me and Q have pretty much the same shoe structure, and I want you to try and tell the difference, alright? The difference between this shoe, right here, to this shoe. And look to the left. Do you see... Okay, I'm gonna put a lot on the screen right now. Do you see a difference in the sense of how I've drawn these lads? Do you see it? Because I sure as hell don't. I'm the one that drew it. Like, goddamn, I don't notice anything. This is why I consider myself a very bad artist. Anyways. Glad I could catch a live stream. Okay, oh, jeez, that sounds bad. The hesitation. Well, hey, I'm glad you're able to join a stream too. It's nice to have some people and some people just say hi even. Like, hey, if you just want to pop in and say hi, that does me very fine. I'm glad if you at least have the care to say hi. That means more than anything in my head. So, Q doesn't have the poor fashion sense to wear Crocs, but the rubber soles is way thicker on Q's, getting an extra inch of height from that. That is true. And you see, with stuff like that, this is why I consider myself a bad artist. But aside from that, I'm trying to, like, hyper fixate. Okay, I'm trying to draw these in a sense. I think the stocks are kind of messing me up here. Okay, here's another issue I'm having right now. Because, like, when I want to draw a very specific, like, part of the body to work on anatomy, it's hard. Because my brain can't contextualize it fully. So what I end up trying to do to get some proper practice in my head, I have to draw, like, the full body and whatnot. Because then I can actually visualize, like, oh, the legs are like this. So I can notice that the feet are gonna be like that or something like that. So, I don't have, what is it? Aphantasia, so I can visualize it, but I'm not creative enough to go like, oh, actually, I just realized I know what I can do. It's gonna be really goofy in the long run, but I got an idea now. Okay. So, I draw a stick figure, and then I draw the rest. Okay, so, I want the left foot to be on the ground. Actually, probably want to be, like, tiptoed, even. Oh, this was also a funny revelation of sorts, because I kind of realized when you actually have a shoe that's like lifting off the ground slightly, you don't really notice any difference in the shoes. It's more or less the position of the actual leg itself. Because, you know, at my job, I just kind of just stand there. Sometimes I pull out the pen and start drawing and whatnot. But I don't like drawing in a pen, so there's an issue in that regard. But when it comes to like drawing and whatnot, it's like, oh, wait. I can actually just look down at the feet that I have, and I can use that as references. But... yeah. If I can't imagine a body part, I just look at my body. Yeah, that's pretty much what I try and do as well. It's funny, because sometimes you can just look down and it's like, oh yeah, I have hands. Or like, oh I have legs and shoes and feet and this and that. It's like, the only thing I can't draw well is like something that I am limited to. So like, I can't draw any female appendages very well. Take a guess why. Truly, you know, when a lot of people say, hey, if I were a boy or a girl for one day, you would do like, you know, dirty stuff, yucky stuff, you know. Me, I would probably just go like, I want to look down and start drawing immediately, because this is going to be the only time I get like such an up-close reference and whatnot. Yikes. Speaking of which, hey, I'm gonna go on an extremely stupid tangent, because I was having this tangent in my, in my, Discord recently, but like, boob, alright? Hear me out, boobs. Get it? You hear the little, hold on, wait. This hilarious joke, I need to get some, oh. Okay, I'm gonna try and get your attention. There are two ways to get your attention. Well, a few ways to get your attention. Jingle jingle. And, boobs. Boob. I was talking in my Discord about this because I have a weird fascination of them, just because, not fascination, but like curiosity of them. Because there's a lot of like, you know, there's all that fan service and whatnot that you see on the YouTubes and whatnot. Not YouTube, but like Twitters and whatnot. But I'm thinking of like, oh Jesus Christ, how do you function normal life with those things? Like, how do you run? How do you walk? How do you, like, are they buoyant? Would they actually be annoying if you try and go into like a shower or what? Not shower. You don't drown in a shower. Bath or something like that. Is it like this or that? I don't know. What? You know, just like the chest and whatnot. Because it's just like, because I see, let's see. What's the word? So basically, oh jeez, I don't know what the word here to use is. Because now this sounds really bad. It implies I look at boobs a lot. But it's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. But the thing is like, how do they work? I am such a silly guy, I guess. But like, how... isn't that the point of sports bras? But that's the thing, okay? I know this is all theoretics. And usually all the characters in anime or whatnot are like, what, G's and whatnot? But how would a normal human being function with something like that? Every single day. And not get annoyed. Because like, oh, wow, appeal, I guess, is one thing. But then it's like, holy hell, how do you like, jog? How would you just like find the right bra size for yourself too? Because I hear that getting like proper bra sizes is very, very difficult, to the point to where like you might need to get like specific stuff tailored for yous. And then it's like normal stuff, like getting like shirts on and whatnot, trying to get... No, wait, that's not how shirts work. But like, I guess you would also have to worry about like the big hole when it comes to like the shirt and whatnot. But it's like, okay, hold on. Let me actually pull up because I had a lot of funny points to talk about. Hold on, I'm gonna bring them up. Okay, so like, are they that big of a thing when they get in the way for exercising? Do they suck when you're trying to go on a casual jog or run? Is this something that's a notable effect by gravity when you hang upside down from like a jungle gym? Like when you try and hang upside down and you're trying to... Okay, hold on. Not a jungle gym. You know, like is it jungle gym? Okay. So, this thing here. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to climb on top and then go upside down, having my legs like attached to the bars and whatnot, like a monkey, yeah? Would that actually be like, would a girl with bahonkas and whatnot, would they be at disadvantage because they have more gravity trying to put them down? Would that be in the way? And to a point to where, would it get sore because it's kind of being locked down and it's just like sagging flesh? But the thing is, it's not like flesh, it's like fat. So like in the sense of like, oh, since it has fat and very little muscle, does it actually like cause any soreness there? Stuff like that, you know? And does it actually like, what is it? Does it actually like does it actually like affect you like going more hunch or whatnot like that? Like how, like, do they affect the posture really badly? Do they like make it so balance is really hard? Does your body have to constantly try to adjust and compensate with the balance? The spinning in circles, just the normal idea of just spinning in a circle, would you get more rotational force by trying to walk or like spin around? Would that make it so you have more momentum? I don't know. It's just like stuff like I have just the stupidest things. My brain's not wired correctly. I'm not a guy. I would think of like, oh, boob. Touch boob, I guess. I'm assuming that's what normal guys really talk about. My dumbass is like, oh yeah, are you affected by gravity more than me? Does it suck for you when you have to like walk and run and stuff like that? And this is all really stupid because it stems from the stupid thing that I do at my job. Because I get my half a gallon water bottle here that I'm gonna take a sip of because I'm yapping. And usually I like to take advantage of everything as I can. So like, oh, I have something in my left hand, I have something in my right hand, my pockets are full, my back pocket is full. So with my apron, I'm able to, and since my apron's tied at my stomach and whatnot, I'm able to actually pocket my huge water bottle into my in between my apron, like a kangaroo with their kid and whatnot. But then it just makes me think like, oh Jesus Christ, this must suck. Like this must suck if you're a woman. Like if you had something like this strapped to your like chest for your entire life. Like, of course, your body would probably compensate, but man, that would just be so annoying. Anyways, TLDR, I like being a guy. Okay. So anyways, we're gonna go back to drawing shoes right now, so... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Lime. Centrifugal force is still in this tangent. The spine would probably be the most affected by them. I mean, like, surely your spine would adjust. Actually, you're making me think now. Does that mean that if you are a woman, your spine should theoretically be stronger than a man? Because men don't really have anything that has to make them counterbalance and compensate. But for women, they do have something, at least something at the minimum to help, you know, trying to keep them straight. So they need to have some sort of equilibrium to make sure that they're standing up straight and whatnot. I don't know. Okay, sorry, that was another side tangent. That was an extremely long side tangent. Let's go back to drawing. So yeah, anyways, boy howdy, fucking drawing sucks. Because you can tell what I'm trying to draw, but I just don't know how to portray it. Katsune Tiku, yes. Hatsane Teto, thank you, my beloved. It's actually good questions though. Dude, you can't stop the tangent like that. Now I'm gonna be thinking about this too. But exactly, that's the thing! Like, everyone! Okay, putting the pen down. Everyone talks about, ooh, boob pretty, boob soft, stuff like that. Okay, cool, fair point. But like, you gotta think about the bigger picture here. Quite literally, I guess. Because it's like, does it affect your gravity? Does it affect the way that you function? Do you start overthinking how big and or small you are? Because then you start to realize, god damn, I can't run normally, or oh, I can run normally, but like, oh, the appeal's gone, I guess. And it's like, oh, then do you start overthinking about stuff like that to the point of like, does running instead of exercise is more of an appeal thing? Does that cause anxiety? Okay, I gotta stop. I'm trying to draw. Blah. Okay. Tangent over. We're gonna go back to drawing. So I guess that'd be a creased shoe. There we go. So creasing shoes, is that actually a bad thing? Because I don't really understand it fully. Like, you know, you hear the memes and whatnot saying like, oh, I'm gonna crease your J's and whatnot, but I don't understand them, you know? Like, is it a bad thing? Is it something that is like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's really bad, you shouldn't do it? I don't know. I guess it would work like Uma Musume, where they just get used to it. Like, I imagine that is just the case. Like, people that just have, well, when women have bigger chests and whatnot, their back would just compensate. Nah, creasing shoes isn't bad if it's bent. Alright. I think I'm also realizing it's not the actual shoe that's messing me up. I think it's actually the foot that's, like, the position of the foot that's actually messing with me here. Because, like, I'm trying to... Okay, so what I'm trying to actually figure out right now... This area always screws me up, and that was the wrong tool. This area screws me up a lot. Because, like, oh, I can draw the sole, you know, I can draw the sole of the shoe very well, I can draw the front, but then when it gets to the point of, like, the shoe right here, it's like, some shoes are like this, and then you have the tongue here, and then there's some like this, and then you have socks. Sometimes you don't have socks, sometimes you're just like barefoot, and if you're barefoot and wearing shoes with socks that need socks, like if you're a barefoot in boots, you need to go to jail. Anyways, so I'm gonna try and draw these shoes now. But you see, something like this doesn't look correct, you know? Imagine trying to draw sandals. You see, I'm trying to avoid sandals because that means I have to draw toes. And I just don't know how to draw toes, and that would just make me just very upset. Because I'm already upset right now that I'm trying to draw feet, shoes. Okay, so I would like to just exemplify my frustration here. Because as you can see, this shoe is now flat at like a 45-degree angle when I'm trying to draw like a creased shoe. Like, you know, like... Actually, I don't know why I haven't been using that as a reference. So I'm trying to draw... Wait, no, it's not that easy, is it? Eh? I am... Is it? Wait, it can't be that easy. I might have to go feral and kill someone if it's really just that easy. Because, okay, so here's another issue that does arise. Because when it does come to drawing and whatnot, it's also difficult for me because I'm also trying to adjust this to my style. Because, yeah, it's nice to draw and whatnot and learn and whatnot, but trying to adjust this, like, properties and correct posing, if you will, to, like, to my art style, which is very limiting, is difficult. The middle of the foot captures inward, curves inward. Maybe capturing that would help. Pika beam. I'm so glad, yes. I was gonna say, you know what? Let me do the stupid trap of every artist loves to do and just draw circles, because yeah, that's gonna help me. I really am thinking that I should draw like an Uma Musume, because what is it? I'm trying to draw someone running, and I don't like drawing, and I don't know how to draw running without actually drawing like a running pose. So I'm just gonna draw like a bit of a leg here to help at least trick my silly brain that, yeah, this person, they're running. Okay, so this looks good. I got to go. Well, hey, thank you for tuning in, Lime. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it may be. See ya. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. Okay, so now I've gotten into the conundrum here. So I think this looks good. Same. Gotta go shower for work in an hour. Okay, well, have fun with your shower. Don't fall in. Have a good day at work and kick ass today, yeah? Alright. So this is the part where it's like, how do I draw you? Don't fall in. Yeah, don't you say that with like, don't you guys say that to like your friends when they're going to like the bathroom or restroom or whatever it may be? Like, hey, don't fall in, have fun in there. I don't know. Done pretty good so far. Good luck to you too. Thank you. So, okay, yeah, this looks good, but something about this just looks uncanny, you know? The uncanny valley of like, this looks good, but it also looks like shit. Nah, I'm usually lifeguarding for them. Lifeguarding for— oh, okay. I think it's cause it looks like the shoe is the foot instead of the foot wearing the shoe. That is true. I can actually see that, yeah. But you see, I don't really know how to draw that. And I also feel like another issue at hand here is perspective work. Because I'm forever locked in the 90-degree angle, and you know what? I'm just kind of fine with that. It just is what it is. But, like, I don't know what to add here. It's like I don't know why, but it makes me think of like roller skates. Ooh, roller skates. The zoom and whatnot. Do I have to add souls? Will that make it easier? Not souls that thick, but like... I mean, I guess that just looks good, though. I think that's fine. I think it... what is it? It's fine. Just add a bit near the leg so it sticks out a bit. Like, in the back here? Like that? Okay, that looks better actually. I do like how that looks. That looks just a touch better. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. But I'm also realizing, what if I just moved it just ever so slightly to the right? By just like literally 1 pixel. And actually, you know what? It's gonna sound so stupid, but I think it looks so much better now. I hate that when it comes to drawing, but it makes me feel... What is it? Filtrified? I don't know what the word is, but like... Oh, I moved it literally like 2 pixels to the right! Now it's better! I need a drink. I need to drink some water. Drawing sucks because almost every line affects the piece. Exactly. And that's why I hate drawing sometimes. Drawing makes me just feel pain and I wanna go run over a family in a car. Actually, wait, that's not funny. I wanna go run over a deer. Alright, I'm gonna try to now... Whoa! I guess that was kinda out of nowhere. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I watch some stupid dumbass memes. Is that is that a Deltarune reference? It might be. Not after a beer though. Beers taste like piss. Might be. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I like Entity's shoes because there's a ring around it, which actually really helps me because it kind of hides away this little thing here that makes it hard for me to actually try to understand like the split, if you will. But now I have a new issue because I have to actually add some depth here to make it so it looks like there is, what's the word? Room, I guess. Yeah, I've been hitting my desk a lot today. If I keep hitting the desk like this, I'm gonna, like, reopen my wound at this point. Okay, that looks better. Do you stream often? I stream fairly often, though I have been more or less on and off more or so recently. Along with streaming, I usually do a full-time job. I work, you know, I'm a bit of a, what some would call a wage warrior. So I have to worry about that. That usually takes a lot of my energy and time. Today's my day off. Good vibes all around, so... I try to stream whenever I can and whenever I'm in the mood. So yeah. What wound? Oh, I guess you weren't here for yesterday's stream. I made croissant curry, it was quite nice. But I stabbed myself in my hand with a knife. That was fun. Don't you just love it when you just accidentally, but kind of, no, you do when I accidentally just stab yourself casually in the hand. Oh, along with that, I also deep fried my hand on accident. That was actually kind of funny. Cooking's scary. Nah, cooking is not scary. I was just being irresponsible and stupid. That's what I get for just being stupid. A little bit too silly, if you will. Alright, gravity. What is that melody? God damn, I remember... We're going to talk about Overwatch, I'm sorry. But I remember when Overwatch released, like, Sigma, and it was so funny, because a lot of people were trying to cancel Overwatch because they thought that... Not they thought, what is it, Sigma was like a... making fun of, like, mental illness or something like that, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you need to go touch some grass, sir. Or ma'am. Probably ma'am. White knighting, I don't know. Anyways, those lads are just like, hey, you need to go touch some grass. Ma'am, sir, whatever you are, in between, go touch some grass. That's okay, that looks good. Okay, practice over. I want to actually draw now. I just don't know what to draw though. You know, I haven't really drawn Entity at all. Kichee does have a good model. Also, they have a silly looking hat, though. I also haven't drawn Q in a while. She's just a stupid goober, I love her. Wow, I only know Sigma is a base roster, didn't know he was added on later. So I kind of watched Overwatch grow. I never played it personally too much. I was there since the very beginning because during that time, TF2 was still big and it was unfortunately dying. Well, not dying, but was getting less popular. But with Overwatch, people started to go from TF2 to Overwatch, and then people went back to TF2 because Overwatch started to suck more. Yeah. That was a whole different sort of ordeal, let me tell yous. But yeah, what is it, like, Wrecking, what is it, Wrecking Ball, or whatever the hell the guy, the Hamster in the Wrecking Ball thing, Junk Queen, Echo, what is it, Sigma? Yeah, they're new characters in my head still. They're not base roster, they're new. I don't care what anyone says, they're new. Hi Bush, hi. Here, actually, you know what? Let's go look at the... I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Overwatch. Character roster. Alright, so I'm gonna just mark off all the characters that are, in my head, new. Alright, so, you're new, 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 new, new. I can't remember if... No, she was, because she was like the Kritzkrieg. New, and yeah. So back in my day, back in the day of Overwatch, the roster was pretty much half of what we have right now. So yeah, all these guys do not... You only had these four, these 3, 6, 9, 12. This 13 and this 4. I think you actually... I think there's someone here that... Okay, first of all, Symmetra is completely different. Torbjorn was like really OP. Ass OP, I think. OP. Blah, 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 blah. That's a lot of Overwatch nonsense. The silly mumbo jumbo. You don't really care about it. So yeah. So you haven't played Overwatch 2 then? I have played it, and it was just Overwatch. Just slightly better. Actually, you know what? No, it was the same thing. Fight me, I believe Overwatch 2 is just Overwatch 1. I like to compare it to like the Minecraft and whatnot. Like, you know how it's like beta 1.73 and then release 1.0. I think Overwatch was like 1.73 beta in a sense, and then like Overwatch 2 is like the release version of Overwatch. So, my take. Anyways, let's go back to drawing, because I do want to draw. I actually want to try and draw Cherubi. She's a cool VTuber. I really love her design, and I want to commission her. But unfortunately, I'm broke as hell. There's a lot of cool VTubers where it's like, I want to commission you, I want to draw you, I want to do this with you and all that stuff, but then I realized that I'm too broke for this. Here, I'm gonna just throw a bunch of VTubers I feel like drawing. Whether I actually get to drawing them is a different story. But I do want to draw some tubers. Oh yeah, this is Cherubi. She's cool. I think she does her own art. She rigged herself. She drew her own model. The model is very pretty too. Very good model. You know, actually, I'm also thinking that I need to also commission myself a reference sheet. Because despite being, what is it? Despite being a VTuber for like, what, 3 years? I've never had a reference sheet made for myself. So yeah. Also, it looks like that Twitch is gonna have an ad break. So I'm gonna force everyone, well, not force everyone, but I'm gonna suggest to you all, take this next minute and a half to go stand up and do stuff. I'm gonna take this minute to refill my water bottle. So Twitch is now currently on break. So I'm gonna go refill my bottle. I'll see you in a minute. Hey. I don't know if Twitch is back from the ads yet. I'm gonna assume that they are back from the ads, so I hope you all got a good stretch in, walked around and whatnot. Back into the saddle. What did I just join to? I don't know. You clicked on the stream, Stop. You clicked on the stream, my mans. You made the goddamn sandwich. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you came into. I swear, if your ass says some sort of BS, cause like I've had people like this before, and I'm like, I'm gonna scream, gonna go angry. That is not my drawing, by the way. I am not that good of an artist, so no, unfortunately, that is not my art. My art is more akin to this. I draw silly little guys because I'm bad at art, but you know what? I embrace it because I like bad art. I like my art because it's bad. Do you ever just like something that is so pathetic? Sorry, wait. Gears are moving. Do you ever just watch something that is so extremely pathetic, but you love it so much because they are so unbearably pathetic? That's my drawings in my head. So, anyways, I want to draw Cherubi. Her model cool, and also I'm not sure how often I talk about this, but I love fish. I like ocean creature VTubers. I love, if you're a VTuber and you're like ocean related, okay, so there are two ways to like my heart when it comes to like I love your design or something. You're a cook in some regard, or you're a fish. I love fish. I love water. I love the ocean. It's mysterious, and it's like in the grand scheme of the cosmic world, it's in our backyard, and it's great. Bleh. The ocean is cool. There's so many things in there. Aliens. Why look for aliens? Have you not seen the deep sea? Those fuckers are literally aliens. Bleh. Sorry, I don't want to go in. I have to hold myself back here, because if I don't hold myself back, we're gonna go on another 30-minute tangent, and I would actually really would love to draw. Konosuba, basically. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about like so pathetic that you love. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I can't wait to draw scribbles until they become a cohesive drawing. A lot like cooking, I can't wait to draw this complete mess and make it into a delicious masterpiece. Okay, so now I'm having an issue. What kind of pose do I want to do? Okay, I know exactly the pose I want to do. Okay, I don't want to work on expression. Oh man, I gotta start drawing too. Well, if you want to start drawing, then draw. I don't know what to tell yous. It's funny, cause like, the way I start drawing and whatnot are just lines. Some people will use like, what is it? Some people will use like circles and whatnot. My brain is too stick figure coded to actually get into that mindset. And I'm not sure what's better, sticks or lines, but I always find that lines are a lot easier for me. Also, when it comes for me in drawing and whatnot, I have been recently trying to draw necks. And that's been a bit of a challenge for me to draw, because I don't usually draw necks. Scary. You know, there's a lot, okay, I keep saying, you know, and all that whatnot, but I really want to make bread based on Cherubi. If you don't know, I make VTubers based on bread. I try to do that whenever I can. I might do a stream like that soon, but like look at her design. No, that's not her, but she also has a very cool design. I would like to make like something like, ooh, like a red wine, and then be a little quirky and probably add like animal blood because they're Bloody Mary, so that'd be cool. And blood bread, I'm pretty sure that must be a thing because there's pork blood soup in like that's a traditional Hungarian dish, I believe. But I digress. That's a different stream for a different time to talk about. But Cherubi, I love her design so much. It's like you need. There's a lot of potential for a fun idea to draw for her, and especially since I see Capri Sun over here, I definitely think like a Capri Sun pineapple bread would be so cool to do. Like it obviously has to be very tropical, and also I think it'd just be really fun to make bread with a juice box, you know? That, and also that would just give me the luxury, the great feeling to go by to actually have a valid quote unquote valid reason to actually buy a juice box. You know, I gotta say it. Sometimes having a juice box is really nice. You could have, I don't care about you talking about your beers, your waters, your sodas, your juices and whatnot, but just having something simple as a fucking juice box is the best thing in the world. Fight me on this, I will die on this hill. It's okay to embrace your inner child, and a juice box, you know, having something like a Capri Sun, I quite miss. Because I used to drink Capri Sun every single day. So just not drinking Capri Sun anymore, it was weird in my head. Quite miss it. Used to always drink the wild cherry Capri Suns because boy howdy, I love my artificial cherry. Oh, this is my favorite part when it comes to like these kind of drawings. Just because I start just making the most weirdest like poses and whatnot, like lines. And like, if you don't know what I'm doing, it's confusing. Because I can just start drawing a whole bunch of sketches and lines. Because that's just how I like get posing and whatnot. I make my posings. Capri Sun is goated. Yeah. Love Capri Sun. But yeah, I really wanna, I'm thinking out, since I thought out loud, because I had been thinking like a really cool bread to make that is based off Cherubi. Making a okay, I don't feel like listening to this. Sure, I'll listen to that. Anyways, I haven't been able to actually spot an idea to make for Cherubi, but spot an idea to make a bread based on Cherubi. I'm an adult. I can think of 6 words and sentences. Anyways, Cherubi. Pineapple sun bread. Okay, here's the thing about making breads like this. They're all sweet. And like, I don't have an issue with sweet breads, but they get to that borderline phase of cake. I digress. Maybe adding like... oh, wait. Making it in the sense of like if it was like a a cinnamon swirl bread, but instead of like a not pineapple, a what is it? A raisin cinnamon bread. Instead of using raisins, I would use craisins, which are which are cranberry raisins, or I could use cherry raisins. Use a bit of Capri Sun. Do something like that. That'd be cool. Oh, you draw the body like bags of flour, kinda. That is completely by accident. But I guess so, yeah. I'm thinking like the issue here is less the actual body. Like, I think the pose itself is kind of good, but it's the head that's bothering me. Wait, are you gonna actually... Are you gonna actually include actual juice in the bread? Yeah! I'll do that. I mean, since I assume this is probably one of the first streams you've been able to watch, I've made bread based off gamer subs before. I've made breads with sprinkles, I've made other kinds of weird breads before. I like VTubers, and I like bread. So I try to make VTubers into bread, because I think that's quite fun. So I try and do something that both respects their ethic background, that... Okay, so usually when I make breads based on VTubers, there are a few factors I have in mind. What's like a food that is associated with them, or a flavor I can associate with them? What is their ethical background, that if they have that open to the public, what can I base their ethic background on when it comes to bread? Because let's say you are more of an... If you're more of an Asian. Let's say you have like an Asian ethnic background, then I might go lean towards more with milk breads, steamed breads, stuff like that, that kind of fit into the idea and the culinary mindset of just like Asian cooking. But usually the issue when it comes to Asian cooking is that those breads tend to be a lot sweeter. So that is a common occurrence of like, oh yeah, what is it? If I had to like an Asian lad or lass, whoever it may be, I would be fine and more open to doing sweetbreads. But when it comes to something like, oh, you're from Europe, then I want to do something like maybe a focaccia, maybe a baguette, sourdough, country loaf, stuff like that, you know, stuff among that idea. So I try and base it off on that, and then I have this X factor of like, what can I do that would just be kind of funny? Like, I've made a bread based off Camilla. She is a clown imp girl, fairly popular. I like her. She's really silly and really loud. She's funny. But, what is it? Since she's kind of a silly, goofy goober, and, sorry, hold on. Sorry, I have to lock in for this drawing now because I'm trying to make this look good. The thing about her is that she's also like a shark that can't swim because she has floaties and whatnot on. That's really funny. I guess it's kind of a bad drawing in that sense because I'm drawing her drowning. Hmm. So yeah. I don't know what I was talking about prior, so I'm just gonna carry on. Somehow I didn't know. Yeah, she's a shark. She has a lot of inflatable tubes around her. Really? She has a really big tail. My god. Jesus. How do you... It's like a... What is it? It's like a shipwreck bottle. Like, how do you get the tail and you get those floats? Damn. Big tail. Hmm. She's... She's similar to Saba in a sense. Well, Saba's a fish. She's a shark. Hi there, Star Kitties. Hello. Hold on, I want to put on some, like, music. I just want to repeat, like, a list or whatnot. Oh, wait, no, this is like... Oh, that's funny. I had... Hold on, I'm gonna find another list here. Nope, I don't feel like it anymore. Can I reshuffle? Wait, can I actually do that? Can I shuffle? I can't. Alright, well, I'm gonna just deal with that then. I love your VTuber. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm trying to think about this drawing now. This is the issue when it comes to this now. Trying to think of the position of this head. Like, I feel like the pose is good. And you know what? I think it's so bad I actually gotta redraw it. You gotta strike the pose yourself. The issue with that is that this is a suspended pose, and I can't exactly suspend myself in the air like what is it? Yeah, I can't suspend myself in the air very easily, so yeah, I'm gonna try to actually lock in for this drawing now. I don't want to look up a pose of someone. I'm gonna look up someone drowning. Drowning person. Hey. That's what that is. What? Why? Why you gotta draw her drowning, bro? I don't know. It's not really drowning, but it's more or less just like she can't swim, and I'm trying to make fun of that because it's funny. Oh, wait, I know how to make this drawing very silly. Oh, wait, that'd be really funny now. Okay, I got an idea what I want to do for this drawing. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to, like... Do you have a favorite VTuber? No, not really. I just like VTubers. That's just me, honestly. I just like VTubers. Okay. So, the thing I'm trying to draw right now... So here's the idea of the drawing. She's under the water, but since she has like an inflatable tool on her tube on her tail, the idea is that she's kind of like being held up slightly above the air with her tail because the inflatable tube is like above the water and whatnot. So it's almost like she's like bait. But I'm trying to... oh wait, then I have to do a different pose. What am I doing? Okay, wait, I gotta do a completely different pose. Hold on. Derpy face. Do you see the vision? Which is kind of funny because like she's like sinking, her whole body's sinking, but yeah. Okay. I love the sketching phase just because there's so many mistakes that you are able to make here, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. Wait, I gave her proportions that make her kind of look like a cat. Hmm. Hold on, I think I gotta try and redraw this again. Alright, judging face, you're gonna have to go to the side for now. I gotta focus on the body. It is kind of, okay, this is really funny, because I'm just thinking of cat. It's just a cat. Alright. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna actually strike. I'm gonna strike. I'm gonna start adding detail. Gotta make sure that's movable. Alright. Kind of funny because what I usually do when it comes to drawing and whatnot, I actually end up doing 3 sketches. Like, that's the first sketch, this is the rough... That's the rough sketch, this is the actual sketch that I'm gonna do that has a bit more detail. Because, like, I can already see, like, the head is way too big. So, thumbnailing? I guess. Have you watched any anime recently? Not really. I've been wanting to. Like, one of the big animes I've been really wanting to watch. That one anime with, like, the girls with, like, the rocks and whatnot. Not the, girls about rocks. It's the, what's the ology called? It's not no, it is geology. Is it geology? Something about, like, gems and whatnot. There you go. Tail. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that one just because it looks quality, but I'm just kind of lazy. Alright, I'm just gonna rewind this list all the way back here. Oh, what? Oh. Right back there. Because I want to re-listen and all that whatnot. It's Rudy Rocks? I'm assuming it must be. Yep, that's the one. I like the style of it too. Like, I know all anime kind of does look the same in most regards, but there are some animes that kind of have like this sort of distinct look to them. And this one just looks very soft, but very polished at the same time. So I really like that. So that makes me enticed as well. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That's a whale tail. So I don't know why I'm making it like a whale. Shark tails, most shark tails are like this. I don't remember why that they're like this, but I believe it's just due to being more, not aerodynamic, but hydrodynamic? They're predators and all that stuff, so they need to be a bit more hydrodynamic. The sharper tails sharks will tend to have I wonder what kind of shark she is. Because immediately there's like, I noticed that she has like little dorsal fins on the bottom of her tail, so I immediately want to think like a thresher shark. But usually thresher sharks will have longer dorsal fins. Like there would be like this long or something like that. But maybe a tiger shark, because I'm noticing that she has like little things like this. And usually most sharks don't have any sort of unique sort of design or stuff like that on their tail. Tiger sharks tend to be, though. They tend to have some sort of significance around their tail. Who's to say? I do like how the sketch is looking so far, though. It is very, very, very good. Oh no, she's wearing sandals. Fuck. Okay, well. I might just try it, not cheap out, but I'm gonna be really lazy when it comes to drawing her, like, little shoes, I guess, or sandals. I don't feel like learning how to draw shoes, and sandals and toes, so I'm gonna try to minimize the amount of work I can. You know what? I might go shopping tomorrow, just thinking out loud here. And you know what? If I'm in a good enough mood tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna try and make this bread. Like this Capri Sun bread. But I probably should sit and think about it a bit more. I believe she is more European. Not among the idea, but she is more in that area. So it's a little bit in my bread autism head. Doesn't make sense for me to do something that's sweet. It should be an easy bread, because usually a lot of breads, when it comes to flavorings and whatnot, it's just trying to make a bread that kind of what's the word? Get to my, I guess, my perceived expectation of perfection. So I don't know.
Watch the pot get spilled. You can kill or you can be killed. It doesn't really matter what I feel. I would rather fake than make the pain real. Oh, take that.
Okay, that's good. Alright, I'll draw the toes later. I don't feel like doing that. Oh, she wears a skirt. Oh, man. Thank the world. Man, I wonder how the tail works then. Oh shit, how do I draw a skirt in this regard? Huh. I'll get to the skirt later. Let me try to do her corset? Little shirt thing, but not shirt thing. Oh, this is gonna be so funny because I don't have to draw much because it's being covered by her arms. So actually, let me jump on her arms. Let me do that. I don't think I'm gonna actually go too hard with this drawing just because I'm kind of feeling the unfortunate thing that I so very much hate. But art fatigue. So where it's like, yeah, I'm kind of finishing this, but I kind of want to finish this to finish this. And usually when I do drawings, I don't really tend to actually go full in and whatnot, you know? Very rarely do I even color in my drawings, so there's that to take into account as well. But yeah, I'm getting a little fatigued, and I would like to draw something a little different. But so far, it does look acceptable, I would think. And you know what? I think I'm quite satisfied with what I'm doing here anyways. Hi Berghoff, hello. Fair, drawing is for fun and the best reason to draw. Just fun to draw because then you can make headcanons. Like how this shark can't swim. Oh, this is gonna be really weird. How do you draw a dress like this? Alright, that's good enough. I think that's Good. Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't really look like her just yet, but usually when it comes to drawings like this, it will never look like the thing I wanted to be because I need to add the important things, the hair. I feel like it's really hard to identify VTubers when you don't see their hair, you know? Of all things in the world, when it's a VTuber of all things, the most important thing in my head is always the hair. Since, you know, that's the most important thing. It's the thing you're probably going to see the most when it comes to VTubers and whatnot. And also I gotta make sure I at least have it adhere a bit to gravity, or at least the water. Oh, she has hair vents. Cool. Jeez, I don't know how to draw her hair. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna be fancy. I'm just gonna try to draw it the best way I can. I feel like hair vents are a common thing in VTubers now. Yeah. That and the hoges and stuff like that. I have one as well, actually. It's just that I think I'm wearing a hat right now. I should be wearing a hat right now still. I have a little hoge on my my head. I think it's just really important to have, because usually if you have a little hoge, you exemplify the idea that you might just be a little bit of a whimsy, a little bit of a silly. I would like to think that I am a little whimsy, a little silly, one would think. I'm interpreting this as in a hoge. I don't exactly know what it is. Fun fact, did you know that sharks pee through their skin? That is one of the reasons to why a lot of people will tend not to eat sharks. Because it's really difficult and time consuming to try and fabricate shark. Usually some people will actually soak the sharks in like, what is it? People will often soak sharks in like soy sauce or something. No, in water and vinegar, try and alleviate any of the urine. So, but I don't believe that is in the same regard when it comes to their fins. So that is why shark fins are so sought after. You can't really eat the fins too well, because you can really eat the fins very well, sorry. You can eat the fins very well. But when you talk about their whole flesh, like their loins and whatnot, yeah, you can eat them perfectly fine. Is it kinda how like we sweat? Yeah, pretty much. Which is kind of funny to say out loud then, because like, in a sense, imagine just sweating out your pee, because that is essentially what sharks do. Yeah, they sweat their pee, so take that for what you will. Ew. Hey, that's the ocean, buddy. The ocean's weird. As I said, and I'm not gonna back down on what I said. The ocean is alien-like. Even like the normal ocean creatures, like sharks, for example, they're so alien if you really think about it. What do you mean that they just kinda just do that stuff and things? Like how? What do you mean that they pee through their like body? They exfoliate their pee, their urine. Goated song, right? Love this one. Such a good song. Alright, that's good. I know it's kind of a... some people can see it as lazy, but I love the simplicity of just black and white. I think it's very cool. Didn't we explore 20% of the ocean, or is that outdated? Oh boy, that is some information that I'm not too far into date, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is still the case, just because the majority of the ocean, the places that are unexplored, are just simply just because we can't really get light, a strong enough light, and there's also, for lack of a better word, nothing down there. Usually. Like, think of it, you're essentially floating in the midst of space, but instead of space having stars and some sort of things to actually look into, everything's a black hole. It just absorbs light. And if you just take something down there in the ocean and you just see darkness, you're not gonna see much. And also, since, you know, it's a mechanical, it's light, it's bright, it's most likely gonna scare a lot of creatures down at those depths, because at extreme depths like that, energy is very crucial. Because usually at that depth, when fish and creatures are down at that depth, you will move at such erratic speeds because you're hunting something or you are running away from something. Very rarely in the deep sea will you use an extreme amount of energy. So, black and light works, but I think it only works if the shadows are simple, or if it's if it's cross-hatching. I don't know. I just like it. It gives me the ability to be a little lazy. And I also almost forgot, like, the thing that is like right in front of her forehead, the bonefish. Yeah, but along with baking and whatnot too, I love fishing. I will say and mention. Fish was just a really big part of my identity as a young AI. Really love fish. Really love fishing. I still love fish. I still love fishing, but haven't really gotten the ability to do it just because my job has kind of forced me to be in this... what's the word? Forced me to just having to work And unfortunately, there's no real bodies of water around here that I can actually confidently swim in. Also, fun thing, it's a small little thing, a little bit of pet peeve, if you will. But fish don't really have bones in the tail. So, like, whenever you see a fish bone with tails, it makes no sense because it's pretty much like skin. It's very transparent. So usually when you see fish bones and whatnot in the cartoons and whatnot, this does not exist. Tail fish bones do not exist. There's very minimal to little bit of bones down there. It's like how think of like fish bones in the tail is like how it's cartilage. Cartilage. We don't have bones in our ears, but they still have and form a shape, don't they? So think of it like that. That is your second fish fact of the day. Bro can bake and fish. What can't you do? I mean, there's a lot of things I can't do, but it's like they're also things that I just don't want to do. Like I can't run the country. I guess I can't run a country. I can't do taxes very well. I know how to budget though. I budget all myself all the time. I don't know. I can't be a lawyer. I'm not a good coder. I'm not a good game designer. I don't know, there's a lot of things I'm not good at. Actually, I do feel I want to actually, first of all, remove the lines here. Also, I want to change the, because I most importantly want to get the eyes right. Because I believe sharks, or at least just I don't think sharks normally do. Hold on, I gotta look up a picture of a shark. Sharks. Oh yeah, no, wait, never mind. Sharks just have eyes, just like completely filled in eyes. But having the eyes dilated like this makes her look a little bit more intimidating. Alright, what am I missing? Alright, I think that's good. Oh no, actually I really like how this sketch looks. Ooh, I really love this. The face is adorable. Exactly. It's like she's angry, but it's cute because she's angry. Can't win. Float. Location device. Oh. Yeah, I can merge this layer now. Actually, I want to keep it separate still. In case I ever want to get rid of the ocean lines and whatnot. So the idea is that like her inflatable tubes on her tail is like keeping her afloat from like actually falling into the ocean, and then she's doggy paddling. It's actually kind of silly. Actually, wait, you're so right. Some bubbles would be good. It's just that since I don't really have any color, it's really hard to make bubbles. Okay, that's good enough. Hold on, I'm gonna actually really quickly. There we go. So if I ever would want to keep those separate. Alright, and my favorite thing to do is to look at a before and after. So here's what it used to look like. And here's what it actually looks like now. Which I gotta say, it looks so much better. Look at that drastic difference. Anyways, I'm a bad artist, and I'm gonna continue to believe that, because even though it looks good, it could look better. Anyways, I'll have Cherubi right here as I... What time is it? Oh, it's only 5:47. I got 5 hours left. Let's see. Who else do I feel like drawing? I want to drink some water, more importantly. I think you should sleep? No, it's okay. It's not what you think. Cause I gotta go to sleep at like 10 o'clock. It is only like almost 6. I got 4 hours, it's fine. Jeez, going to sleep at this early of time? You're crazy. No. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta show Q. Let's see. Alright, I think I might flip a coin. Ooh. Really want to draw Mint Mai. I like Mint Mai. She's cool. Very, very cool. And also she's an idol baker. What's not to love? I feel like I only have like 2 more drawings within me still. And these are 4 lads that I have never drawn before. So it's hard for me to choose. I guess since I already have like a reference idea for Shima, I'm going to draw her first. She has no socks, no nothing? Yikes. The goober. And also, she's really tall. She has a lot of leg. My god. Do you see her silhouette? Oh, wait. I gotta make sure you all really see and comprehend, like, how much leg she is. Chima. Look at how much leg she is, cause you can see that like, hey, this is her like chest area. Hold on, wait, let me get a more bright color. This is like her chest area. This is a corset, so that's assuming, being nice here, this is her like waist. But then like, holy hell, think about all of that leg. She must have poor circulation. God. Love me a girl that's 90% leg. Hey, you do you. Oh, I'm actually so proud of this. It looks so good. Hey, right, anyways. Alright, how do I draw Chima? Oh, I need to pull up Chima Mary. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna talk about doing Chima as well, because I want to make her into bread as well. It'd be really cool to make blood bread. Like, that has to be a thing, right? Yeah, it is a thing! Viking blood bread. Of course, it would be a Nordic thing. But like, yeah, you can make bread with blood. Not human blood, of course, but it's like, animal blood, like pork blood, I imagine. Not haram, but you know. No, very haram? Because wait, hold on. Yeah, it would be very haram, but it would be interesting. Let me look it up real quick. Haram, sour starter, lukewarm, pig blood. Interesting. I'm interested in this because I imagine it would be very metallic. Whole wheat loaves, sour starter get their color, not their taste, from the large amount of blood. I'm interested. It doesn't taste or smell anything like blood. If I didn't know any better, I thought it was just a typical whole wheat bread with a lovely crust. You know what? Gonna sound wild, gonna sound whack. I think that would be an amazing stream idea. Making a blood bread sounds absolutely disgusting. I still want to do it. I think if anything, the thing that worries me the most is the smell. Here, let me see. Can you... This is gonna be a really weird thing to look on Amazon. Can you buy pig blood? It doesn't look like it. Oh, you can! Generic Goldilocks Dingguan pork blood, 32 ounce $33! Oh yeah! That's way too much money right there. Ugh. Yikes. Pig bodily fluid cleanup kit? No. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be a possible thing. I don't think I would be able to get any blood. Blood with gourd cheese? Well, the gourd cheese is not like proper cheese, you know? I mean, it's not proper blood. It's, what's the word? It's, something. Guaranteed. Oh. Hold on. I have to do something really quickly. It will not make sense unless you know. But there is apparently something I need to go log in and get because it happened 51 minutes ago. If you do not understand what is going to happen, do not worry. I will show you. Alright, cool. I know. We're taking a really, really silly side tangent here, right? Awesome. I already did my dailies and whatnot, but I didn't realize... Sorry, hold on, wait. I didn't realize... Wait, let me get the audio. If I'm gonna do this, I gotta do this quickly, but I gotta let you at least... A concert! Okay, I'm saving that for myself, screw you guys. Alright. Oh, wait, is this just like racewear that you can... Oh, that's cool. Is that like two 10 pulls? God, I love this. I love side games. They're so awesome. They're so cool. Hold on, I gotta... I just need to, what is it? Look at some stuff real quick. Alright. Wait, so can you... Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Hold on, I gotta do some very important things. Very, very important things right now. Oh, that's cute. Love that. My sad cold heart just feels a lot of joy all of a sudden. Also, really quickly, gonna do a quick, what is it? Temple, yes. Yeah. I don't know how loud this is. I imagine it's really loud, so let me actually tone it down. Damn, that's crazy. I know it's guaranteed, but still, that's kind of sad. Hi, Haru. Alright, anyways. Ah, that's the one I don't have! Woo! It's actually really quiet. Alright. Why does she have a sword? She's gonna stab someone just like Rice, goddamn. What? It was guaranteed. That's not really anything to write home about. Don't just bleh. Shush. I don't know if any of those cards are good. So I'd rather save that for more important polls, such as me wanting to get Manhattan Cafe. Sorry, wait, I gotta do some... I will do that at a later point of time. Anyways, I did what I wanted to do, so that's it. Oh, that's my screen. Well, you get to see my desktop. Wow. Anyways. Back to the main thing here. Anyways, back to drawing. sorry. That was just a random... That was a bit of a side quest I had to. That was a mandatory side quest I had to do. Okay, you must understand. It was a free 10 pull. 2 10 pulls they just gave for free, and I just had to do it, so I did do it. Bite me. Anyways, let's draw Chima. And I know exactly the pose I want to give her. Okay, well, I guess I should have put a footage there. I am going to essentially... I'm essentially thinking of doing a pose. I'm thinking about it now. I was thinking about doing a pose that is based on this, but I don't think it fits Chima too well. Chima's not very right? Oh, she's not very, like, this, if you know this character, I guess. It doesn't fit the character, but at the same time, that kind of makes it funnier in some regard, no? But, okay, the head, I think a variation off of this, but I'll have this to the side. Wow, very cool. Alright. Let's have a hand at this. Nah,
I spend my hours doing alchemy. I mix my yellows and my blues to make a shade of green, chasing impossible philosophy. I'm hoping that this poison ain't the death of me.
It looks a little psychotic, but that makes a bit more sense. Oh geez, the lines make this look really rough. Like, it looks really pretty bad. It looks like she's like riding like a tricycle. Like, hold on, wait. Let me just like show you what I see. Like, she's like riding a bike. Hold on, I gotta mess with the lines a bit more, I think. Oh, I know what kind of pose to give her now. Something like that. Oh, big. Not really focusing too much on her legs because a lot of it's going to be hidden by the skirt, which is nice. Yeah, she gives me more of the vibes that like she wants to steal your wife or something like that. So like, this makes a lot more sense. So that's the left, the right. Okay, you won't see the thumb, you'll see the thumb like that, so... Your hand. You know, I kind of realized too, this is a very flamboyant pose. I don't know, she might be very gay. I haven't actually talked to her enough, honestly, unfortunately. The middle finger is really thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think there's 5, but it looks weird. Actually, what if I just actually drew it like this? I'll work on the expression later. Trying to get the pose right now. That's good. That's good. I actually, you know what? I think I hit that without. I think I hit this one out of the park. I think this is a pretty good pose. Honestly, kind of impressive. How you just come up with this pose almost immediately. I mean, it's like it's a lot easier to come up with an idea for a pose when you kind of have a better general idea when you have a vision. Like when I wanted to draw Ruby, I just wanted to draw her. I had nothing else in mind. But with like Chima, it's like, oh, Ghost Girl. I know exactly what to draw. I have a bit more of a clearer vision, so it's a little bit easier for me to contextualize a proper pose that would work well and satisfy me, of all things. Like, the thing that makes drawing really hard is not really drawing, but making myself very happy with the drawing. Because if I'm not happy with the drawing, I'm not gonna draw it. That's just how my brain works. So I have to please myself, in a sense, here. And if I'm not happy with it, then like the drawing is doomed from the start. And then I also just have really bad drawing days and really good drawing days, and today ever so happens to be a good drawing day. So I'm lucky that I won the gamba in that regard here. I'm telling you, if I was like a good artist and I was able to lock in a lot better and had a better style and all that whatnot, oh, I'd be really, really fast with it, and I probably wouldn't be doing the job I was doing right now. But unfortunately, I am not that good of an artist. I am all but a simple doodler. I'm a bit of a doodling guy. I do the doodles. Nothing more, nothing less. But at the same time, I don't think I would have it any other way, because I also feel like if I did end up doing this more as a job, I probably wouldn't like this as much, just because I would have that added stress of drawing and whatnot, but it's always those kind of what if I did it this way, what if I did something this way, you know? I don't really ponder on those thoughts too much anymore, just because it's just like, it's not healthy for the brain. But it is always fun, a little brain thinker of like, oh, what if, what could have been. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku. You know, I'm also really worried about this stream, just because I feel like this stream is gonna definitely get like striked or something, just because I'm playing music at a whim, and I feel like, oh, you don't have the perms to play that song, ban. But hey, I'm not too worried by that actually. I can always delete this VOD if need be, but also like,
And now, it's time for that moment you've been waiting for. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Miku Miku.
That, and also I feel like when it does come to drawing and whatnot, a very important thing to do when you're drawing is to not be so tough on yourself, I guess. Because usually when it comes to like Okay, so I have this idea of like, if you try really hard at something, you're gonna inherently make mistakes. So I've taken a little bit more of a lax approach when it comes to drawing and whatnot. To where it's like, I don't really care. I'm not drawing this for a commission. I'm not drawing this to be good or anything like that. I'm drawing this because I like drawing. So I've tried adapting different things. The brain. Man, my god, being medicated is the best thing. But yeah, there's a lot of things where it's like, a lot of like different mentalities I have when it comes to drawing and whatnot to make it a little bit easier, more enjoyable above all else.
As long as you can stay happy and okay. If you're feeling pain, call my name. I'll be by your side till I see you. You'll be great again.
I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out though, because I'm actually doing things that like I don't usually do this with when I do drawings and whatnot, but I'm actually quite surprising myself, I will say. Okay, you know what this is actually giving me strong vibes of? You guys know Toho and like Yukari? The Gap Yaokai, whatever the hell it is. Giving me a lot of vibes with that. Just because of the dress with frills, and I guess her expression as a whole. She has no shoes. I think she's wearing socks. So I'm just gonna actually leave it like this, because she's actually wearing socks! Ah, to actually draw something correctly for once. How lovely. But yeah, all I actually have to do is draw her head now. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Going out good. And I'm just thinking like, yes, I love my goofy woman. I like my goofy, I love my goofy. I love my women really, really long and really, really goofy. Had to break the silence just for a moment there. I was getting a little paranoid myself of how quiet I was getting, my goodness. Ooh, wait, yeah, I forgot, not forgot, but like, I need to make sure the face has a bit of depth, or squish. Ooh, wait, I gotta actually fix the hand if that's the case. The thumb should be over here then. Perfect. That's good enough for me. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. It kind of has that... I'm not sure you can see it, but there's a bit of a colon 3 here. I was thinking she looks like still in love. I mean, she definitely has the color scheme of it, so... Alright, and now I can look at her hair. And her eyes. She has actually... It's really... Oh no, bruh. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I will get to that issue in a moment. I have made a little bit of an oopsie daisy, as we in the industry would call this. But we will address that in just a moment. Alright, so let me address the oopsie daisy here. Because as you may or may not tell with her, her design here, one side of her face is covered by her hair, while the other side is not. Ooh, do you see the oopsie daisy that I made? Can you point to where the oopsie daisy is? It's right here. It's right here. So, yeah, there's a tad bit of an oopsie daisy here. And also, Satan. We love Satan. Yeah. But I think that actually makes it even more spooky, because, like, if you can visualize it a bit, she's kind of just, like, looking at you like... She's not even looking at you, which makes it even more spooky, and I like that. So actually, I'm gonna leave it like that, because I like this accidental design. It's spooky, but she's being smug. So, you know what? Happy accidents. No, this is literally a happy accident! Bob Ross. Thank you, Bob. Mr. Bob Ross. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to me, but like I actually do quite like my art today. It's actually quite good. I unfortunately can't add all of her accessories since it's being covered by her hair, but it's alright, I think. Oh, and also, boob. Her boob is getting kind of crushed. Whoopsie. Hold on, let me overlap that. There we go. There we go. I think that's actually pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. In record time in my head, too. Okay, once more from the top, we'll do a before and after here. Okay. So, we had our little before here. This is our little before. And here's the after. The pose did stay the same generally, but it looks a lot better, simply said. Ooh, wait, I do want to add a little bit of tone of color and whatnot. Hold on. Ooh, the ribbon and the corset. I think that makes the most sense, add a little bit of color there. Since they are a little bit lighter and darker in colors. Alright, I think that's good. I think I have one more left inside. This loaf looks a lot better after baking. Yeah. Definitely had a little bit of time in the oven. Definitely let her cook a little. Like how that looks though, that looks really good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happens. I don't know what kind of drugs I have to take. Well, I do technically, but the mythical ability to start drawing good is just something I will never be able to comprehend. I don't know. It just happens one day, and I'll never be able to do it again. I'll draw well for like maybe a few days, like 2 days at most, and then for 3 weeks, I won't know how to draw at all. It's weird. Maybe it was always good, but you just realized now. Perhaps, maybe. Are you using a tablet or what? I am using a tablet. So, I think I'll do one more. Maybe.
To spend a moment at your beck and call.
Do I want to do Cybele? Do I want to do Rye? Do I want to do Mint Mai? Alright, I gotta look at my viewer count. Alright, it's time to wake up, lads. Oh, heads up, we detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Alright, lads, no more Miku music. We are going to go back to our ocean vibes and lo-fi. Sorry, Miku must be cancelled. We can no longer have Miku on stream, or the stream will be taken down. Alright. Alright, stream health is fine. We just might be a little bit, Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Alright, well, thank you for tuning in, Mr. or Mrs. Danimation. Danimation? DA Animation. How you have fun drawing? You have a good rest of your night. See you around. Bye bye. Let's see. First of all, let's see. Let me get a name wheel, and I'll spin the wheel. Alright, so mint my Cybele, who's the other one I'm drawing? Rye, or no more. Alright. I am going to put on stream hold on, I can actually change this now. Opera. Alright. It's a little small here, but I'm going to spin to win and see who we will draw. I have a for funny option of no more drawing, but we'll see. What is the name of the game when it comes to this stream? We're drawing Mint Mai. You know what? I'm happy about that. Good stuff. Good deal. Yeah, put the smartboard away for now. And as a result, let us draw the silly Mint Mai. He's cool. He is a baker idol. She sing well. She's also very bread heavy. And it's funny because when I went to Offkai this year, a lot of people were thinking that I was cosplaying as her, which is very sweet. But it was just it was just great. It was funny. Though I kind of feel bad because I think I accidentally played my sarcasm off that I was mad, and I feel and will forever feel bad about that. I wasn't trying to sound like I was getting mad or angry, but I feel like I may have given the idea that I was a little angry, but I wasn't. I was just silly. Being a little silly, but apparently I'm just a little bit of a stupid silly, so that's unfortunately me. That being said, let us see. Did you actually dress like her? No, I dressed like myself, you know, which is kind of funny, because, like, you can see how she's dressed, and, well, you can see how I'm dressed, And although we do share the tones of yellow and like bright colors, bright warm colors, we're actually very, very different. Design-wise. And everything else wise. Case in point, one of the strongest things to make her different from me, I'm a guy, she's a girl. Biggest difference. And also, she makes good content, I make... I make slop. to say at the very least. Alright. Stretch out the drawing bones for one last rodeo. Let's get into it. Yeah, I'm starting to yawn now. Getting a little sleepy. Okay. Did you accidentally dress like her? No, I did not. I guess at a distance, I kind of do look like her. You know, that being said, I actually have a funny thing to talk about in that regard. Because when I did go to Offkai, I felt very honored because someone actually wanted to take a picture of me. I don't know what or who took this picture of. I don't know why they took a picture of me exactly, but I felt, hey, that's great. Someone took a picture of me, and I'm just like simply said, a nobody. Not trying to self-deprecate, but like that's just kind of what I am. I'm a bit of a nobody, and I'm fine with that. My God, if I had any more than like 5 viewers, be bad. But it was very nice. I felt very charmed that someone would actually want to take a picture of me. Scary? I don't think it's scary. At a cosplay, not cosplay, at a convention center, you know, I think that's just kind of a common thing. I asked some people if I could take pictures of them. Not that weird. Because you thought your non-cosplay was good? No, I cosplayed as myself. Oh, so you had baking ornaments. Yeah, I had the whole ordeal. At Breadhead, exactly. I really like this circle, but whatever. Yeah, this is a bit of a rougher drawing right now. Uh... Uh... Alright, that's good. That's a good enough pose. Uh... Hmm... You know, I've talked about this before too, but I'll talk about it again. Mint Mai is also one of those tubers of whom I would love to make make a bread based on them. But here's an issue when it's VTubers like her. She's literally bread. she's she's literally a baker. So then, you know, the question arises, you know, well, how do you make bread based off a baker, you know? I don't, and what makes it more troublesome is that I don't actually know if she actually bakes for real. And if she does, cool. If she doesn't, oh okay, I don't really care. But it's hard to think. It's like, since she's already a baker, how do you like get an idea to like draw her as a baker? You know, what I mean, no draw. How do you base a bread off a baker? You know, it's like saying like, what color of fire would a fireman be? You know, it's like it's one of those things that's just so obscenely obvious, like obscenely obvious, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to make it too basic in that regard, you know? I would say like I would probably like to maybe base her on brioche. That would probably be sensible. Doing like a brioche based on her, because like when I think of like, because she's a baker idol, so you know, having an idol like ideology, I would think like something fluffy, soft, luscious, angelic even. So brioche would be nice, but then it's like, oh, I could just copy paste the one brioche recipe I have, and yeah, it's bread based off mint my yay. You see, there's something with that that just seems very soulless. When I know that I could probably do something a lot better that is a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more true to who she is. I want to make sure that it's like it represents her in a very tasteful and respectful manner, you know? Before anyone else says it, perhaps I am looking a little bit too deep into it, but at the same time, it's like, it's a weird semblance of like, I want to respect who they are, and I want to give them something that is going to be properly based on who they are, you know? That's why that if I were to ever, what is it? I've been asked about, oh, you know, you make breads for so many other VTubers and whatnot. Have you tried to make a bread for myself? You see, and that issue arises because, like, technically, I think it's just my sourdough recipe, because that is my original recipe that I've come up and made and perfected. So, like, if you want, like, a signature bread based for me, it would just be my sourdough. It's just plain and simple. My sourdough bread. But since I don't know if Mitmai has a recipe, it has a brioche recipe, and also if it's hers, then it's hers, not really mine. And I would hate to put that in a, for lack of a better word, my recipe book, quote unquote. It's a doc, but still. Hmm. Da, 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 da. You know, I can't help but whenever I hear this, I just think of a furret just walking along, minding their own mind their own business, just staying in their lane. Deeply engraved into the brain. "10 hours of flirt." Oh jeez, I'm getting really detailed with this hand here. Hmm. Something about the arm. Jeez, this is a horrible looking pretzel I did. I can definitely make a pretzel that looks a lot better than what I can draw. Oh! Wait! I just realized, wait! Why not? Oh my god, Self, that's a great idea. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about this until- I wasn't thinking so hard about this until now. I could do like a brioche-based pretzel for Mitmai if I want to do a bread based on her. It seems like pretzel is a very strong thing on her character, on her like outfit and whatnot. And also pretzels. Who doesn't like a good old pretzel? So, I don't know, maybe doing a pretzel would be a great thing to base her off of. Yeah, I am kind of sad though, because I am realizing that this is probably one of the best drawing streams I've done, in the sense of like, I've been doing some really good drawings today. But I also know and have this feeling in my soul that I don't think I'm going to be drawing for a good next while now. Just the unfortunate thing of life. Or at least the seasons of drawing. She's almost like very a Magical Girl-esque. That's good. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. Maybe this one needs to be up a little bit more. There we go. Honestly, the head of this is really good, but I'm just gonna try to erase off it. Right. Now I gotta draw her hair. Hmm. Okay, I think that's too many. Hmm. Oh, that's funny. She has hairpins too. Little bread pins. You know, I am thinking about this too. You know, it's kind of been in the back pocket of streams of something I need to do. But, doing a stream just dedicated to just doing a, like, not an endurance stream of sorts, but doing a stream to where I'm just kind of drawing bread boys. Because, I don't know, it's just something I want to do. Be fun. That, and also then, if anyone does the throwing redeem, you can see some more unique bread boys that get thrown at me. Yeah, over on Twitch, I have a little throw redeem to where if you do a specific thing, you will actually throw like items at me and whatnot. But there's a very specific thing with throwing to where you can throw other bread boys at me, bread guys. So, oh damn, god damn, the head's way too big. No, wait. Yeah, I think it is the head. Ugh, I hate to do something like that, but yeah, I don't, because it's a little bit more pixelated when you transform it on like a sketch layer and whatnot like this. But I don't believe I have any more energy within my soul to do any more drawing here. I'm actually very satisfied with how it looks though. Alright. I think that's good. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Oh, wait. There we go, now it's done. Alright, that's pretty much the drawing. I think it looks good. I will say I am starting to peter out here, so I can kind of notice that there is a significant difference when it comes to, I don't know, this one in comparison to the other ones. But yeah, before and after, I think it looks good. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at it now. There is one minor thing I want to change real quick. Because it just looks like she has a really big head. We're just gonna quickly. Slightly better. Right. That is the art stream for today, methinks. I think I'm gonna really quickly just write some text here. Mint my gotta try and spell out their names here. Chima Mary. And Ruby. Sure, I'll make her fancy. Ruby. I'm gonna color code them too. Blue, okay, I'll make this white. You can breathe like that? Well, she is a shark. It's just that she can't swim. She's a shark that just doesn't know how to swim. That's the thing. Okay. Gonna toss the drawing tablet away. I'm now just gonna do the finishing touches by hand at this point. That's mostly just me coloring in these drawings as well, so it's not that deep. Give him a Mary. Mint my... and Cherubi. There we go. All is said and done. Gotta really quickly... Alright. So now it should be very difficult to get these girls confused with each other. Drop it. And... here we go. All done. Oh, gee. I am done. Doobles. It's nice. I actually didn't think I was gonna draw this much today, but I thought I was only gonna leave it at Cherubi, and that was that. But hey, I'm quite satisfied with all the drawings. Alright, let's see. I think this is a good time to end it off here, folks. Let's see. Well, let me change this music to not, like, this high energy music. Let's go a little bit more jazzy, a little bit more relaxed for now. Let's see. Who can I send you guys off to? It doesn't seem like anyone I know of is currently live. Let me see. Is there any other VTubers that I could raid into? Possibly, maybe. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anyone I can even find to raid. I'm quite sleepy anyways, so... Alright, I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. What about YouTube? Is there anyone we can raid on YouTube side at least? There is no one. Oh, actually, that's funny. Wait, Mint Mai is actually live on YouTube. Oh yeah, she did a transition to just YouTube only. That makes sense. Yeah, you know what? Let's go... Let's do that. I will raid into Mint Mai. I think that just makes the most sense here. Be funny. Drew her. Might as well raid into her. Alright, lads. How's it going? What you drawing? Oh, it's actually over, isn't it? Yeah. We're ending today. Sorry, Pomp. I'm sleepy, and it's a good drawing. But anyways, hey lads, for you lot that did join in, and thank you, Pomp, for joining in today. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, lads, for joining in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening. Go give Mint Mai a good hi, howdy, hey. Please, please, please go say hi to her. Check her out. She's really cool. And yeah, I'm just gonna send you off right now. Alright. I'll see you guys probably Wednesday. I want to do some streams this week. Maybe I'll even do one tomorrow, but we will play it by ear. So thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening. And I will see you around next time. Saltea Kichee, everyone, and ciao.